Hi and welcome to my channel. So this is going to be more about an update when it comes to UK recruitment of overseas nurses. I had a conversation with one of the ladies the other day. She's an overseas nurse and she was like, "Hey Melvis, I don't think the UK is recruiting nurses anymore. I've passed my out. I've done my CBT, I've done my NMC verification, I've been applying for a job for 5 months. I haven't had anything. Is the UK still recruiting? Because I'm hearing a lot of conflicting information. So that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. And we're going to start by saying, as of now, legally, the number that we have for vacancies in the UK that have been confirmed is 54,000 nursing vacancies. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, I appreciate your time. And I do hope that you're finding this helpful. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Are you a nurse? Are you an overseas nurse? Are you still planning to get into nursing? Are you an overseas nurse in the UK working as a carer or in any other sector? Or maybe you're on a student visa? What is your personal circumstance at the moment? Leave that in the comment section below, and I'm more than happy to provide more information that will be more suited and tailored for that. So there are many reasons why the shortage of nurses in the UK is an endless vicious circle, and I can tell you now that it will never ever end. And when it comes to reliance on overseas nurses, it is also something that is not going to end anytime soon in this lifetime, because as you're recruiting more staff, other people, like I said, it's a vicious circle, but we're going to talk about that. By the way, if you're not aware, I do have a free newsletter where I send information about updates, jobs in the UK, visa sponsorship opportunities, career progression opportunities directly to your inbox, so that you're not reliant on YouTube, the YouTube algorithm for such vital information that is absolutely crucial for your personal and professional development. So if you join that newsletter in the comment section below, I send that info directly to your inbox. You drop your name and email address, and that's all you need. It won't take you 20 seconds to do that. You're also going to find my contact details in the comment section. Because if you're watching this and you're thinking, Melvis, I need support with these UK jobs and career progression in the UK, switching your visa, transitioning to the NHS apprenticeships, or studying nursing where you get paid to work and study at the same time, I can support you with all of that. So you see my contact details in the comment section below, and contact me at your convenience, because that's what it's all about. So again, let's get going into what this is all about. The biggest reason why the UK will never stop reliance when it comes to overseas workers is the fact that they've done that for years. It is something that when you look at the NMC registered data from the NMC is showing that year in, year out, the number of overseas nurses recruited is massive. It's increasing, a lot. And right now we are at a par when it comes to UK trained nurses and overseas trained nurses. So if you're having 50,000 new nurses within the NMC register joining every year, almost half of those nurses are now overseas trained nurses. So that's a very, very high number. So if the UK is still currently short of 54,000 nurses, what would imagine, can you just imagine what would happen if there were no overseas nurses at all coming? Like, this country would collapse, the health system would collapse. I have wards that I go to the ward and everybody is an immigrant, everybody is an overseas worker. They've trained overseas, there's a lot of diversity, there's a lot of, and it's amazing, by the way. It is a very, very good and positive thing, because you want that diversity that is represented within the UK population to also be when it comes to the workforce. I think I would appreciate it more if senior management also had that type of diversity, but I'll say that it's going to take time, and obviously things are improving because there are more and more ethnic minority people in very senior positions when it comes to nursing and healthcare in the UK in particular. So there's a lot of progress from what used to happen, but we kind of need to do more. And that is why, by the way, if you're not aware, I do have a private career coaching program where I offer one-to-one tailored, individualized, and personalized guidance with those visa sponsorship jobs in the UK, nursing in particular, apprenticeships. How do you progress in your career? You want to become a specialist nurse, an advanced nurse practitioner, a research nurse, a nurse manager. Then again, I can support you with those processes. I've got extensive information, in the coaching program about different pathways, interviews, the courses you need, every single thing that you need to support you. And I'll personally support you with that interview. Or if you're somebody who wants to get into nursing brand new, again, I can support you with all of that, because we'll go through what's the best option, what about the unis, the interview. It's a lot involved, but I've done that for years, and I've got a lot of information, obviously, and experience being a nurse myself. So if you want to find out more information about the program, check the description box below or the about section of this channel, and you're going to see that information. If you need to contact me about what is in this for you personally, then check the comment section below and get in contact with me. Because if you're not aware, by the way, I work as an advanced nurse practitioner here in the UK. I started my journey as a carer, and that's why, some people say, Melvin, you share a lot of information about healthcare. I'm like, yes, because that's what I like to share information about. I know a lot about it. That's what I'm passionate about, obviously. I'm going to share information about it because that's what I do, and I like to be focused. I like to be putting my energy where it matters, where I'm gonna, obviously. So I have had all those journeys. I've got, a mentorship in nursing qualification from the prestigious London South Bank University. I've got a master's, that I did for 3 years as both my masters, I did them as apprenticeships in advanced clinical practice. So I'm a fully qualified advanced nurse practitioner. And this is something that is the most senior clinical nursing job in the profession. It's been hard work, it's been dedication, it's been focus. But this is something that, for me, that's the purpose I came to this country. When I was coming to the UK, I wasn't thinking to myself, I'm gonna come and just be mediocre. Whatever I find, I'm gonna be grateful. No, I was like, I need to get the best, because after all the sacrifices that I'm making to be in this country or to get to this country, then I don't want to accept anything less than what I rightfully so deserve. And that's why, for me, I'm very unapologetic about career progression, and guess what? That's how you should be, because it is very tough to get to this country. You're going to spend a lot of money on fees, on visas, and everything. It's so expensive. So if you're stuck in a very junior position, you're broke, you're going to work, you're working 6 12-hour shifts a week. I mean, how long are you going to do that for? You should be progressing so that you can end up, earning a lot more money. For me, that's really what I'm all about. The 1% of people that are interested in changing the status quo, that are interested in beating those boundaries, breaking barriers, and becoming the best version of themselves. It's not about listening to other people saying, hey, who do you think you are? You're going to do this. Who cares? Because, if you wanted to listen to somebody, it should be somebody who has something positive to offer to you. So when it comes to overseas recruitment, UK is actively recruiting. They will not stop recruiting anytime. It is not possible at all. So it's about you looking at the pathway that is perfect for you. The NMC in the UK has brought out, new pathways that you can also have even if you don't have the required score for IELTS or OET. So those are things that are worth exploring. If you're somebody who's still looking to get into nursing, there are also lots of pathways. I've shared extensively detailed videos on here about all of this so that you're aware of what is available. So if you're always sat there and you're thinking, Melvis, I need you to support me with this, like I said, check the comment section below. You see my contact details and we can go through your specific circumstances, because there's nothing better than tailored guidance, especially with a pathway like nursing that has lots of different ways to work in the UK as a nurse, whether you're overseas or you're UK trained. You need that guidance so that if there is a better pathway for you, you can go through rather than taking a very long pathway. All of it takes time and effort, but why not? Nothing good comes easy anyway. So like I said, share this with your loved ones so that they're aware of these. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't, like really, so that you're notified every day when I drop a new video on here. I absolutely appreciate your time. Check out this video with more information and opportunities in the UK. Check this out here.